Hey guys, hey guys, I found some really nice people. They're right here. I'm just gonna let them talk. They're the team behind this this. So you guys introduce yourselves, and yeah, this is kind of an AMA type situation. So if you got questions about the giant floating red skull of death, uh, ask them.
Hey, good afternoon, everybody. I am Ben Conway, and I am the owner at Skeletron. Hopefully, you've seen our Kickstarter that is live right now for the Roboskull Mark II. I am joined by, of course, Dave over here, and then I've got my partner in crime, Marco Byrne, right over here.
Hey guys, how's it going? Marco Byrne, partner at Skeletron. Just hanging out here at Nerd and Outcon. So, yeah, how's it going, guys? Exciting.
We are currently at Nerd and Outcon in Rochester, Minnesota, which is a great local show for us. We went live and we were planning on coming to this show all along because we're Rochester, Minnesota natives. We live right here in town, so it's super convenient for us to come to this show. It's a great show that our local toy store, Nerd and Out, puts on every year. So really happy to be here and support it. Although we're here, we're working on the Kickstarter project while we're here at the show. So, Mark, you want to bring over the model here for us?
The beast.
Oh, okay, I'll grab it. All right, here we go.
I'm not gonna touch it. I'm terrified. Oh, look at that big red bastard. It's beautiful.
So here is our engineered model prototype of the Roboskull Mark II. So we just recently got this. It's been fully engineered for production. So we wanted to make sure we had a functioning, producible product before we launched the Kickstarter. So that's what we've got right here. It's we've been told not to handle it and play with it too much because it is just a model prototype. But the truth is, we've been playing the absolute hell out of it. And so you can see here it's in landing mode, and this thing's got awesome articulation. So I'm going to put this in the VTOL, and I'm going to show you guys how this, hear that click, click. So you can see how this transforms into different modes for flight. Click that over there. Check out that guy. It's got the landing talons here. We're going to snap those back like that.
So pretty.
And like that. And now this Skull Fighter of Destruction's ready to kick some ass right here. We've got right now we're showing it with we've got the pilots in here. We've got some beautiful Marauder pilots in there, 2 4-inch figures. And of course that seating arrangement is swappable, so you can put in a 6-inch figure. There's our stand for our 6-inch guy, and that whole assembly just pulls out, and then you pop the 6-inch right back in.
So stinking cool. We got Mitch Falcon. Mitch, you said you were an AI, not a robot. Just saying. Irvin Spades in the chat saying that looks amazing. Lots of love has come from the streams. Like everybody's been absolutely in love with this thing, man. And like coming in here and like literally walking by, I had no idea you guys were Rochester natives. So it was the thing of walking by and going, oh shit, like it's on. All right.
Well, we really appreciate it, Dave. It was fun. It's been really fun to meet you and hang out during the show. And here's some other features. So we've got the chin guns here. So we've got rotating chin guns there. And then you can actually move these down and the mouth opens up. And check that out. There's your missiles right there. In case the double eye lasers, proton cannons on the wings, and chin guns were not enough. We've got missiles there.
The halitosis stingers.
Yeah. And then we unlocked, so we have a tremendous amount of stretch goals. We had actually planned the campaign with 6.
Yeah, you blew through those in like a day.
We blew through all 6 in 21 hours.
Jesus.
And we've got here our very first stretch goal that we hit almost immediately. So you can see this plugs in here, and you've got the breath of death action right there.
That's so dope.
Since then, we've also unlocked blast effects for the cannons here, and all kinds of other fun stuff on the Kickstarter. So definitely check it out. After our initial 6, we added multiple stretch goals. So we actually have 13 stretch goals.
Jeez.
And I'm happy to say we just unlocked stretch goal number 9 this morning. Ooh. So we're going for number 10.
13 by, tomorrow probably. Seems to be how it's rolling anyways.
Yeah, crazy. So one other thing I'm going to show here is we have got, again, just going for maximum play value.
Whoa,
here.
You lost the chin gun.
This is what happens.
This is what happens when you play with your prototype too much. So that's
beautiful.
That just goes right back on there.
Nicely done.
There we go. So on the rear here, we've got, you can see this is beautiful from every possible angle. I might be biased, but I think you'll agree.
Okay, I'm not biased. I have talked about this time and time again. It's beautiful. They talked me into it because holy hell, you do not understand how beautiful this thing is. In person, it's absolutely mind-blowing. Mitch is dropping that sweet link in the chat,
Thanks,
so
Mitch. Nice.
check them out.
Yeah, thank you, Mitch.
It's beautiful. The Kickstarter is kicking butt. Plus, they're really cool dudes. So please go check it out. And check out the wonderment that is this.
So on the back side here, you can see we've got, I'm going to pull this out. So this is our prisoner transport that's plugged into the back here. And this just clicks in. You can pull this out. Pretty cool. It feels just like a nice Nintendo cartridge. Mark, you want to take that for me?
Don't blow it.
And so here we've got our prisoner transport. And it's really cool. It's translucent red. It's got some cool graphics on it. And then this lid just going to pop open. And there's your prisoner ready to go.
It's like a
You're
Tupperware
mine.
of death.
Yeah. And so one of the things that came up with this when we were designing it, because we wanted it to have such good 4-inch and 6-inch cross compatibility, was we couldn't make a prisoner transport that would fit a 6-inch figure and pack it all in here. So we thought, what is this going to, how are we going to make this really cool for people that want to play 6-inch? And right away we're like, oh, let's put some gear in, let's put some weapons. It's like a weapon storage, cargo, right? And then we kept thinking, we're like, no, we got to come up with something cooler. And it was actually, I think, a combination of Bob Breakin and Dave Proctor actually had the sketch that he put up for this first idea. And that's where the Skeledrones came from. So we had unlocked that stretch goal as well. If you've seen the little creepy crawling Skeledrones that we unlocked, you get 3 with every Roboskull. Those are actually came to be because we wanted to make sure we had something really cool you could put in this compartment that's compatible with 6-inch.
Oh, there we go. Wait, where'd Amelia go? There we go.
What if good guys had skull-shaped vehicles?
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, well, it's interesting you ask that because when we unlocked the Robo Knight base pass, that was kind of the concept was, hey, you could take this killer, destruction skull and put this Robo Knight thing on it, and then you got, battle them out. So good guys, right?
It's even more badass because you can still take it off when they're angry, and boom, Roboskull.
Exactly.
It's freaking gorgeous.
Yeah, some play value.
Yes.
There we go. Matthew's got your back. Oh no, that's what the armored faceplate is for.
That's right.
Yeah,
so we got the armored faceplate that we're calling the Robo Knight Heavy Metal Armor. So that's that also got unlocked.
Yeah.
And if you're all in on that, you get that free with your all in. So we've got a really cool armored faceplate that is actually Mark here. He's the mastermind behind that one. And
I love it. I love robots. I love robot faces. So it was fun to be able to get, so thank you guys. Thank you for unlocking that. That was fantastic.
Hell yeah. I love that you guys have the just launched tag over here, and it's like just launched. It should be just funded.
Just funded.
Like, just switch it up because
it should be like a countdown on stretch goals, right? Where you like rip it off. You're like 9, 10, 11.
And the cool part is, like I said, I had no idea that these guys were going to be here, which is funny because I do the website and still was completely clueless. I'm good like that, I guess. But if you guys get a chance and you are in the Midwest, they will also be at Assembly Required down in Iowa coming up November 6th.
November 6th. So that's in 2 weeks. This is personally my very favorite show. So I've been going to shows actually since the very first Assembly Required. That was my first toy convention I ever attended, and I wouldn't miss it. It's a great, really just fun, good, positive vibes event. Really GI Joe centric too, in what they're offering down at Assembly Required. So can't recommend it enough.
And one thing that I gotta point out to you guys, that I don't think a lot of people realize is these guys are huge into the toy community. They are part of the toy community, and they are making the toy community better by producing stuff like this. So please go support one of your own. Again, Mitch has dropped the link in there, but I'm guessing if you're watching this, you probably have some idea of what Roboskull's all about. Sam, what are you saying now? Wait, so we have a skull motif, but we're not the bad guys?
I gotta go. Here.
Oh, that's my change. Thanks, buddy. Did you have fun? Did you get what you needed?
Yes.
All right.
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome.
That's awesome.
See?
That was a kid who he needed $1, so I gave all I had was a 20.
Nice.
Like, bring me the change. He brought up. He took the dollar and gave me the change back.
That's
what
very
an honest
cool.
kid.
Respectful kids.
Yeah.
Hope.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, really, whatever you guys want to plug, like, show it to the people, because yeah, I don't know what else to do. I mean, if you guys got questions, like, please drop them in the. Oh,
Yeah, I'd love to take any of your questions. So,
see
what they're wearing on their hats. Yeah, so we've got.
It's a very expensive hat holder.
That is
kind of a D&D hat.
That's a Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah.
Yeah, that feels appropriate.
Oh, man.
So
It's like a dice tower.
there you go.
Like, just the dice spit out the mouth.
That's pretty good.
That's
like
beautiful. The crossover we didn't know we needed.
One other, so again, talking about play features and how we wanted it to be 4-inch compatible, 6-inch compatible. We've got global shipping. For us, it's all about how we could really bring everybody in the community together and make a product that is, it's just a good vibes, positive, fun thing for everybody in our action figure community. And when we were thinking about just all these ways that we could make more and more fans appreciate and be able to play with this and play with all your toys in the sandbox, beyond the 4-inch and 6-inch, we also, watch this. So these eye cannons can pop out. And for those of you that are into Diaclone Reboot, we've got a little Waruder pod right here. We've designed this just for fun to go in, and that plugs right in. And now you've got your Waruder that can pilot the ship as well. So it's a 4-inch, 6-inch, and 1/60th Diaclone world out there.
Say that 10 times fast, and you get a high five. But no, again, I just wanted to hop on here with you guys, get people able to have a chance to talk to you and whatnot. So again, if you got questions, we'll be on for another couple minutes. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want to show off, like you guys have already shown off a ton.
Yeah.
Just pop it up there.
Hey, Crazy Monkey, thank you for backing the first day. I really can't thank everybody enough that jumped on right away and backed it. It really meant a lot to us. We've received a response that was really overwhelming for us. We believed in the product. We've been working on it for over 2 years and really felt that we had something special here. But the response has just blown us away. So thank you, and thank everybody that's all the Roboskullers out there that have backed us. We just appreciate it so much.
Yep. Sadly, I can only afford one, dude. Just take out that loan. No, worth it.
I'll remind everyone that the money doesn't come out till November 13th. So if you're not sure if you want to back, just jump in on that all in, and you can always make an adjustment from there, because our all in is an insanely good deal right now.
Oh yeah, no,
and we're going to continue to unlock things. So so the way that we're able to continue to unlock things is that all in price is going to have to come up as we keep unlocking more free stuff for the people that are already in. So it's going to be what do we got from Steve here?
Steve DiTomaso. How do the tiers work in regard to unlockables? What is the minimum investment to get unlocks?
So right now, our next unlock. So every tier we've set a dollar amount that we have to receive in pledges, and then once we get that dollar amount in pledges, we're unlocking it. And those are oftentimes just free things we're throwing into the Roboskull. Like every Roboskull is going to get glow in the dark eyes. So you pop that eye cannons out, and you get glow in the dark eyes, and a decal set of glow in the dark decals. So that was one thing that we put in. It's just coming free with every Roboskull that you buy on the Kickstarter. Some of the other things are unlocked as add-in items, so like they're add-ons. We unlocked an extra retro figure, an O-ring figure, so you can buy that for an extra $25. It's unlocked. We're gonna be making that product. But if you get an all-in, you get everything that's unlocked. So
which is insane.
Yeah, so we've unlocked so much cool stuff. So it's a really, really good value. If you go in on that all in. So, and I think all of it's a good value. We've really been aggressive in our pricing when we launched this. We really wanted to make it as accessible as possible. So the pricing that we came in with was the very best pricing we could get for the backers. That's a big thing I think on Kickstarter is if you guys are going to put your money, your hard-earned dollars up front and pre-order and pledge with us and give us that money to make this happen, you need to get a good deal. You need to get a better deal than someone who didn't help us out get there. So that's why the value is so tremendous that we're offering right now, is because we appreciate you and the fact that you're willing to put your money up to help us make this a reality, which is happening. So we're going to be moving right as soon as this Kickstarter ends. I mean, we're going. We've got the tooling going.
There we go. We're gonna go with this one now. Hopefully you guys can hear us. Sorry about that. My camera decided to die. So here, I got to reframe the shot. There we go.
There we go.
Let us know if y'all can hear. I just saw someone say you have nice internet. So hopefully we're going well. Oh, nice. There we go. Mark and you so, good. You're
so hopefully that answers the unlock question as far as how we're doing that. We just today unlocked a flight stand. So it's a beautiful flight stand that you can add on. If you buy a Roboskull, you can add that on to display the Roboskull. But again, it comes free with an all-in. So really, really great value. And now our next unlock is going to happen $50,000 from now, which is the 6-inch character pack. And that is done with our partner on this, which we haven't really touched on, Marauder Inc. So we're partnered with Marauder because they are making such amazing action figures, and they're also just great people. Marauder John and the service he provides his customers was really in line with the way we look at how we would want to do business ourselves. So John is a great partner, and we've got a new stretch goal coming up that's going to be a character kit that allows you to transform the 6-inch Wolf Trooper pilot, which is already unlocked. It's a character kit pack that will allow you to. It comes with all the equipment for a Blood Wolf character as well as the Weasel pilot. So that's a 2-in-1 character kit that we're hoping to unlock $50,000 from now.
There we go. And it's one of those wild things of like $50,000, and it's like, yeah, that's doable though for you guys. It's been insane to see. Like it's been so fun to watch as just a huge toy fan to see something hit and just take off. I'm not the biggest Joe guy. I fully admit that, but I knew what Roboskull was, so I was pretty stoked. I'm like, I got one. I gotta ask, like, what are your guys' favorite features on it? Like, what's the thing that just popped you, like that made you like kind of freak out?
Yeah, well, of course, I love all of this. I've been obsessed with the Roboskull for many years, which is why I wanted to do an homage to the original back in the 80s, and reached out to Bob Reekin and the original designer of the Palatoy, whole Palatoy Action Force universe. He was the lead designer on that series in the 80s, and brought him on the team to help kind of reinvent and redesign and create something new that really honors the legacy of the 80s that we are all, so still nostalgic for and love. And so features on this, the jaw drop for me is a big one. So that's just a fun one that we developed just as like, we got to have it.
Dude,
as soon as you think about it for a second, it's like, of course it has to have a jaw drop.
Yeah, legit, like every time I've come past here, you guys are showing something else off to someone. I'm like, I didn't know it did that. Like, crap. Like, okay.
Mark,
like,
what's your favorite?
Man, I don't know. Maybe the way I love the articulation. So anytime you get articulation, because I love that in the figures, the original Joe's, right? We're like, how much articulation can we build into this thing?
The board's coming down.
When that was gonna go. So the fact that how these rotate. The V2L, I was a big Cobra Rattler fan growing up, and so V2L was a huge feature. But it's the fact that you can even take this thing, and I'm not going to get too crazy, but you can make like a spider walker out of this thing, And so it's like, I'm going to kill you. So
it's all about the Mohawk.
Yeah. So
and Mark, you love the prisoner transport, I think, too, is one of your favorite things as well.
One of my favorite features. And this came down to when we opened this prototype. When you insert this thing, I'm a huge Nintendo fan. I actually got my Nintendo sweatshirt right there. Anyways, when you insert this thing into the back, it is like plugging in a Nintendo cartridge, which is so satisfying. You get the click action, and it's amazing. So,
hell yeah.
Yeah, so that's my favorite. I think that's my favorite. Ben gave me the privilege of doing that, too. He's like, you want to do this, don't you? Like, yeah, I do.
Pop it in. You know it's going to be good.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we're actually, we blew through that real quick. We're already coming up to about 20, 25 minutes, but I don't want to take up too much time.
Yeah, we can talk. I mean, we can talk all day.
I would talk all day about Roboskull. So
maybe you guys got to come on a stream that might be longer than 25 minutes. That might be coming up in 2 weeks.
Well, it's funny. There's a lot to talk about. When
there it goes.
So when we brought some people into this thing,
Perfect.
Yeah, that's our duct tape sign. But yeah, when we brought people in, we're telling them about it, and it's like taking hours for us to talk about this thing because there were so many features, and we were bottled up for 2 years. You know, we haven't told anybody. So.
Oh, Cranky Monkey, is the Roboskull something you had as a kid, or like me, you found out about it much later in life?
Yeah, I'm like you. So I found out about it much later in life, and I think the reason that I became so obsessed with it is, you know, you have that figure maybe when you were a kid that you saw for the first time on the pegs, and it sort of just like made your jaw drop, and like you had to have it, and you had to have it. You see what I did there?
Yeah, it's nice.
But like for me, when I was a kid, I was 5 years old, and I saw Storm Shadow version 1 on the pegs, and like that just like I remember that from being 5 years old, like it blowing my mind. And it's not often you get that feeling. And I was online like 2013, and I saw a Palatoy Roboskull, and it just blew me away. And I had that childlike enthusiasm when you see something for the first time, and you're just blown away by
your mind,
And that's really where it started for me. So I've just become more and more obsessed with it as time has gone on.
Hell yeah, no, and it shows. The obsession paid off because this thing is terrifyingly awesome. My wife is gonna kill me. But more skulls in the house. But yeah, I
want to give a shout out to Ryan Sweeney, who I see is on this. Ryan, you've been a huge supporter of us since we started hyping this thing.
Yeah,
so
thanks, Ryan.
Hey, Ryan Roboskull Sweeney, man,
right
we
there,
super appreciate you.
Hell yeah.
Right on, man.
But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in. We're gonna wind down here just so these guys can get back to chilling the living daylights out of this.
And actually, we gotta get back to work, guys. We're actually working on the promo material right now for this character 6-inch character pack that we're gonna be putting up online. Hopefully later today. So
we're
working. You can see the screen behind us. Mark's actually working on some ZBrush and getting some things ready. There's the Blood Wolf. That's going to be the 6-inch helmet and the 6-inch secondary for the conversion of a 6-inch figure, 6-inch trooper into Blood Wolf. So that's what we got coming up next on the stretch goals.
It's going to be
as a sneak
so
sneak
sick.
preview.
And bomb by Blood Wolf.
Yeah. Oh, Blood Wolf, you wily you. Toy du jour, we actually just went through that. The all-in package gets one of each stretch goal and or our add-ons.
And on that note, if there's any questions on that, please go to the FAQ section of the Kickstarter page. Ben did a really good job, I think, laying that all out, answering my own questions on what y'all get. So please visit the FAQs on the page if you have any questions.
Yeah, check out the FAQ, and to answer the question directly, the all-in gets you one of everything. So if you go all in, you don't have to worry about if you're going to miss out on something. So you will get one of every single item unlocked. And I would recommend that if you haven't gone all in yet, you're thinking about it, get it now, because once those slots fill up, we're going to be doing another all in, but it's going to be at a higher price point, and that's the only way we can keep unlocking and giving away more free things. Is people that get in earlier are going to get an insanely good deal, and if you get in later, you're just going to get a really, really great deal. So, so the earlier you get in, the better, guys.
Right on. Well, again, thank you so much, guys. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I know this was kind of spur of the moment, but I wanted to get these guys on real quick. Maybe you'll see them on the marathon stream. We'll have to hash it out. I don't know. I breached the security earlier with the leak.
Oh yeah, and if you checked out Dave Wheeler's Instagram last night, you get a little sneak preview, a little tidbit of what we've got coming that we haven't actually announced yet.
It's that one. So go check it out, folks. Again, thank you for swinging by. Like, follow, subscribe. Go check out the Kickstarter. Go give them all your monies because it's insane. Thank you, everybody, for stopping by. We'll see you tomorrow.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.